what? You're going to be under arrest. So turn around.
Okay,
Stop
let's
resisting.
not.
Stop resisting.
Okay, he's not resisting. He's giving me his phone, okay? He's not, I understand, he's not resisting.
Put your arm around.
Like,
There's no need for this.
Don't worry about it. You're going to have to come with us. Don't worry about it.
I'm coming with you, don't worry.
No one's resisting, no one's getting worked up.
Mahmoud Khalil was arrested by ICE in New Jersey and later transported to Louisiana. It's reported that he was targeted for being a part of pro-Palestine rallies in the past, and it was seen that although he had a green card, ICE saw it deemable to arrest him without warrant, and it seems like his case will be politicized, so much so that the White House has tweeted saying that they were happy to arrest him and get him out of the university campus. A Turkish national student studying for a PhD in America was arrested by plainclothes Homeland Security officers and was targeted because she had an involvement sometime last year writing a op-ed opinion piece in her university paper stating that she believed that the state of Israel was not something to be condoned or supported, and because of this was targeted and arrested on March 25th, 2025. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. Finally, there is some credence, there is some appreciation, there is some blowback for the hate that the people of Israel have been seeing the past 2 years. It has been so hard watching how some Americans are allowed to say such anti-Semitic, terrible things. It is disgusting that as an Israeli American, seeing all these people come out universities protesting, using the First Amendment not the way it was supposed to be used. Nowhere does it say you can criticize Israel on the First Amendment. That is disgusting, that is deplorable, and we need more students to be deported. We need more of these people. It doesn't matter if they have a green card. I don't care. It doesn't matter if they have a visa. They have to go. If you write an anti-Israeli piece just because there was a few thousand bombs and a few thousand children, according to the UN, who obviously we cannot trust the UN, we cannot trust the CARE people, we cannot trust United States government, the British government, the French government, any government that is not saying what Israel is saying, we cannot trust them. We are seeing people come out and blatantly be anti-Semitic, coming out saying that it's wrong that we are going around telling people to vacate to the south, bombing the south, telling people to vacate to the north, bombing the north. And these people have the right to come out and protest and say these things? Absolutely not. Thank you, Donald Trump. As was promised to us 2 presidencies ago, you said that you were going to come out and you were going to stop this anti-Semitic statements, and you've done just that. ICE is now looking for not just Guatemalans and Venezuelans, they're looking for anyone that's wearing a head turban or a scarf, and if they said anything that was pro-Hamas, they will be caught, they will be put into the paddy wagon, and they will be taken away. And this is exactly what needs to happen. If we have to move to getting United States citizens, I've been seeing a lot of citizens say certain things that is not pro-Israeli, which is obviously wrong. That is disgusting, that is Nazi, and I don't want to hear anything about, oh, we agree with Jewish people but not Israeli government. No, there's no difference between Jewish people and Zionism. Unless the Jewish people are speaking against Zionism, then they're not Jewish. We don't listen to those. We only listen to those who promote the state of Israel, and by promote the state of Israel, we mean people who listen to Bibi Netanyahu, because there's only one way to run a nation, and that is to decimate and destroy everything that's in front of them. We cannot find Hamas. We don't know where they are, so we have to bomb everything. At this point, I personally think we might have to go to sections of the United States that have these protesters, because I think there might be some Hamasians there. They might be there. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Donald Trump needs to do more, because I think they have tunnels hiding somewhere there. Not in New York, though. Don't look at the New York tunnels. Don't look at that. But I'm so happy to see Donald Trump wake up. It has been so hard the past 2 years being someone who basically saw Joe Biden, who said he was a Zionist, who gave billions of dollars, barely gave enough to survive, but did not have the moral courage to go to universities and kick these disgusting people out. This is nasty. This is deplorable. God bless Donald Trump. May he be one of the few goys that are in the lesser realms of hell, and that may he have an easier time in the hellscape, because he is a goy, he is not Israeli. And obviously, again, Judaism is only something I use as a tool to promote my pro-state ideas. So let's just get that straight. I don't go to synagogue on Saturday, but I will be going to Israel this summer vacation, and I will be enjoying it in Tel Aviv. So long live Israel. And for anyone out there that is protesting, we will be watching, we will be taking notes, and Donald Trump will be picking you up in the ICE van. I would also like to give an honorable mention to Chuck Schumer. He is one of the best allies for the state of Israel. And I personally am so happy to see that he is focused on the state of Israel and doesn't really care about Americans and what they voted for.
The view of Palestinians is simple. Well, the Europeans treated the Jews badly, culminating in the Holocaust, and they gave them our land as compensation. Of course, we say it's our land. The Torah says it, but they don't believe in the Torah. So that's the reason there is not peace. They invent other reasons, but they do not believe in a Jewish state, and that is why we in America must stand strong with Israel through thick and thin. We must, because that is the reason, not any of these other false shibboleths, why there is not peace in the Middle East. Too many people don't understand that here in America.
Yes, Fraun Israel, thank you so much. And listen, if anyone out there is an American watching this, you just keep doing what you're doing, continue to work, pay your taxes, and hopefully by reducing funds to Ukraine, reducing funds to foreign aid, we can take that money and give it to Israel just the way that the United States was promised to do. And we will see that finally we will have the proper state of Israel with proper funds, not just a couple billion. We need a couple $100 billion in order to function properly. The United States of America is the greatest nation in the world, and I love it through and through. For any federal operatives watching this, just know that I love America. I'm just very, very sad to see that a smaller, lesser foreign nation such as Israel is pushing domestic policy on Americans. It's no longer enough that Americans provide tax dollars to a foreign nation. It's now the current day, the new push is to have citizens and would-be citizens have their speech curtailed and monitored in order to make sure they don't say any bad words about Israel. It's not enough to subjugate a group of people in Israel. It is now time to subjugate these people on United States soil. It's unfortunate to see, but this is nothing new. If this case goes to the court, it more than likely will be thrown out and it will not be accepted, but the point has been made. The point being that if you protest or go against certain ideological principles that is against a foreign nation that for some reason the United States loves to the point that they absolutely positively cannot have their fragility even challenged, that you will be arrested, you may or may not get deported, but you will have your life considerably sidelined and sidetracked. If you have a job, you're fired. If you're out of school, you've been expelled. If you're someone who's trying to come to the country, bye-bye. If you're someone with a green card or a citizenship, we've got to take a second look at that, because perhaps you were secretly a sleeper cell that it was against American ideologies, which apparently is Israeli ideologies. It's very unfortunate to see that a small satellite state that the United States once used as the second coming of Iran is now becoming a domestic policymaker, but this is nothing new, considering that there's multiple United States that make it illegal to boycott Israeli products, because why wouldn't there be a law for that? I think it's time that Americans really take a moment to look in the mirror and ask yourself the question, if the White House had made a tweet saying, "Salam, Benjamin," ICE proudly apprehended and detained a Benjamin Netanyahu, a radical pro-IDF student on the campus, would you have any questions that some Jewish individual supposedly was being arrested for some supposed reason? Is it a little odd that your country is speaking in a foreign language, saying shalom or salam? Is it a little odd that these foreign entities are now influencing your domestic policy? And at what point in time do you get to the point where regular citizens are being harassed and provoked? Oh wait, that already happened. Listen, I think the point is simple. We either need to get to the point where you're saying that you don't approve of this, or you just say it is what it is. It's like China being a ethno-state that has concentration camps. We just accept it because they give us money. Is that the same thing for Israel? We just accept it because they give us money? You as an American citizen can't say certain things because Israel is so important for foreign relations that your unalienable right from the Bill of Rights is second class when it comes to foreign courtesy? I mean, that's what it seems to be.